Hey guys, Ashley here. I've been kind of wrestling with whether or not I wanted to share anything these last few weeks. This is not going to be like anything about the medical specifics of COVID or anything like that. I was just going to share a story that kind of keeps popping into my mind. So figured I'd go ahead and try. If you don't know my story, kind of need a little background. So basically, right before I started residency, before I started working as a doctor, I got meningitis. So I got an infection of the brain. And so my first rotation was supposed to be in the ER, and I got pulled off of it. I wasn't allowed to go back. I had to get all these evaluations, cognitive testing and stuff done, and then they basically said, my memory was slow, I was slow, my hands were weak, all these different things. I needed to kind of go back slowly when I went to work. And so a couple of months later, I did have to do the ER again, and I was terrified of doing traumas, because traumas are when patients need immediate help. They need a lot of help, and I remember just being like, I'm not going to be capable of doing that, just given the amount of problems that I'm already having. And so this child comes in, this baby comes in one day, and the attending grabs me, is like, "This is your trauma," and I'm like, no. And so the child needs to be intubated. They need to have a tube put down their throat to help them. They're not breathing at all. And I'm standing at the head of the bed looking down at this child, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. I can't do this. Like, I'm not fast enough. I'm not smart enough. Like, I'm terrified. I've never done this before. I don't know, like, you should do this. Just like, I don't know why I'm here. And of course I didn't say any of that, and somebody hands me the blade, and so I'm supposed to go. So I do, and oddly enough, I intubate her, and everything's fine, and it's perfect first try, and she's breathing again, and everything's okay. And it was the craziest of things, but I keep thinking about it because the world is crazy right now. The world is crazy. I don't know how else to say it, but there's a lot that's changing, and what God keeps telling me is that I've been here before, that I've been through the uncertainty, I've been through the medical scares, I've been through the financial disturbance, I've been through the uncertainty about your future. I've been through all of this before. That's exactly what all of residency was for me. And there's a lot of bad habits I picked up because I'm a doctor. There's a lot of things that I just don't do well. Like, I still don't eat lunch well. I forgot to eat dinner last night. Like, that's just one of the things that went wrong because I was a doctor. But I learned a lot of good things as well. And one of the things that I picked up, especially from that story earlier, is that it's okay to be scared. It's okay to be terrified. It's okay to not really know what's happening. It's okay to not really know what you're going to do next. It's okay. And I think what we learn in medicine is that you keep going anyway. That there's something that's right in front of you that God has entrusted you with for whatever reason, be it a child's life, or taking care of your family, or taking care of your job, or finding a new adventure because your job is not there anymore, or serving someone that God's placed in your life. Something is right in front of you. Something, God has entrusted you with something, and it's easy to just get consumed by the fear, to get consumed by the things that you're worried about, by the lies, by the past, by the media, whatever. It's easy to get consumed. But all I'd say is just focus in on what's right in front of you. Focus in on that thing that God has entrusted you with. And that doesn't make the fear go away. That doesn't change the fact that it's hard. But that does give you something, it gives you something to do, and something that can kind of get you unstuck, I guess. I've seen a lot of people just doing incredible things like dance lessons online, and using their comedic strengths, or reaching out to people in their community, or buying groceries for someone else while they're at the store. There's kids drawing pictures for people and sharing them online. Like, there's so many different things that you can do to really just love on someone else right now. And I would encourage you to get the focus off the fears, get the focus off of the anxiety, get the focus off of all the badness, and just focus on whoever it is God has entrusted you with, whatever it is that you do have. Take great care of that. You've still got something right in front of you. And that won't make the fear go away, like I said. But I'll share just one more song, and hopefully at some point in the next couple of weeks I can talk about fear specifically. But for now, hopefully this will get you through a little bit. He gives beauty for ashes, strength for fear, gladness for mourning, peace for despair. He gives beauty for ashes, strength for fear, gladness for mourning, and peace for despair.